Hey there, Chris from the Old Man Cycling Show. Today I'm going to show you how to clean a friend of mine's bike that is absolutely filthy. Um, Normally I wouldn't do it in direct sunlight, but I'm really time crunched today. I got things I have to do this afternoon. And also I'd probably put a 10 out because, it's hard to do it in direct sunlight, especially with a black bike, because things will start to dry on it before you actually get it rinsed off. But, I'll keep it well wet, so it'll work. You can see I'm sweating. It's pretty hot out today, but I just wanted to show you. I'm going to take the camera out and show you, up close and personal, how dirty this bike is. Give you the before and after. Also show you some of the things I use to clean it. I am a huge fan of Muc-off. I think they have some of the best cleaning products there are out there. I do use their power washer. I think it works great. Gets the dirt off, loosens the dirt off. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to clean it up. I'll show you up close. I'm going to get the drivetrain real clean. I'll give you some before and after pictures, and I'll just show you, how I go about cleaning a bike. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click on the bell notification icon so you see when new videos are made. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. I'll get back to you, and let's get on with the cleaning. So the first thing you notice is just how dirty this bike is. It's a friend of mine, and granted, I clean the bike for him, every once in a while. He doesn't really clean it. He rides it, he does triathlons and stuff, but you can just see, like, it's just caked on with gook. The drivetrain is, it's not the worst, but it's definitely in need of a good cleaning, a good going through, clean up the cassette. Brakes are in pretty good shape, tires are dirty. It's just, the bike's overall just dirty. So I'm going to give it a real thorough cleaning. I'm going to show you the process I use. Again, the bike's not in bad shape. It's just filthy. Uh, so let's get on with it, and show you how we go about cleaning this. Like I said, I am a huge fan of the Muc-off products. So I have their little power washer, and what I'll do before I get started with anything is, just spray the bike down, get it good and wet. It's a hot day out here. You can see this. There's not a lot of pressure that comes out of the washer. It's just to get the bike and any chunks off. It does a good job. Like, I was watching G-Shen and stuff. You can hit the bottom brackets. You can hit whatever. It's not penetrating enough to actually knock the grease out. This does a good job getting everything good and wet. I'll probably voice over some of this so you can hear me better, but this is just to get it wet before we start. So I get the bike wet, and then the next thing I focus on is I really focus on the drivetrain next. So I get the camera in here so you can see what I'm going to do with the drivetrain. The first thing, I might have my brush, my Pedro's brush, and I got this Muc-off drivetrain cleaner. It's biodegradable. It's safe for the environment. So I'll just spin the crank a little bit, spray this on here, get it going. You can hear it's not quite in gear, but that's right. We'll get to that in a minute. Get the drivetrain good and dripping. You can see it's already dripping out. Then what I'll do is just take the brush, get it into the cassette here, try to get some of the junk off there. Shift down a few gears so I can get all the cassettes properly. This Muc-off stuff really works well. So I just want to get this, the main reason to spray this on here is really for the cassette, not the chain. I'm going to use the chain cleaner in a minute. But this stuff really does a nice job on getting the gunk off the cassette. Alright, so taking care of that. So that's good and wet. Now, the next thing I'll do is, I've got my industrial strength Park Tools cleaner. This is the metal one. I've broken at least 10 of the plastic ones. So for the price of 5 plastic ones, you can get this metal one. This thing's indestructible. I could ride over with my car, it would still work. And what I use on a chain is I use Simple Green. Again, environmentally friendly. I use it concentrated. I don't dilute it to clean the drivetrain. Put it in my chain cleaner. Pretty standard stuff, right? Pop the chain cleaner on the chain. Lock it in place, and you can see, like, that chain's pretty filthy, right? And just backpedal, like, 20 times. You can, and when I'll zoom in here, you can just see the grease just dropping off this thing. So I'll backpedal through here like 20 times. And what I'll do while I'm doing that is I'll also switch to the small ring in the front because I want to get the small chain ring as well. So now I'll pedal forward on the small ring. I'll backpedal some more. This is just getting some of the simple green on the chain ring. And that's basically the chain. So now we've got all that. Now I'll spray it down again. I'm going to take the rear wheel out. I'm going to take the front wheel out so I can really get the frame clean. And I'll clean the wheels independently. So let's get it sprayed down a little bit. And you can already see a difference. You can see all the stuff running off the chain. It's nice and clean. But the fun part's definitely coming up. All right. Hold on 1 second. I gotta let my dog do what he needs to do. Hold on 1 second. So you can see I got the wheels off, so it's the frame just sitting here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna wet it all down again. Get in here real good where the wheels are. You can hit the disc with this. You know, it's just water, it's not gonna hurt anything. I'm not hitting pressure, I'm not going into where the pistons are. Just wetting everything down real good. To get ready for my most favorite part. Okay, so we've got it good and wet. Now comes the fun part. So this stuff is awesome. This is a Muc-off snow foam. This stuff is great. So what you do is you just get the bike with it, get it all covered, let it sit on, keep it wet, and I'll wet a glove and wipe it down. And you know, this is going to really loosen up the dirt, get off there. In this heat, I won't let it sit on too long. But you know, normally if it was shady or cooler out, I'd let it sit on for a couple minutes. And then the other thing I'm going to do, which you probably can't see, I've got the wheels over here. I'm going to hit the wheels with this too. Alright, and while that's on there and getting started, I have this mitt that I use to wipe everything down. So what I do is put the mitt on, I'll take the muck off and I'll hit the mitt. So now I got some good gop on the mitt, I can just start wiping things down. You know, I get in here where the wheels are because that's the spot that doesn't get clean usually, the bottom bracket, get the chain stays, get where the dropouts go in, or in this case the skewers. You know, get all the tubes on the frame real good, get the saddle, get the top tube, get all that muck off of here that was on there, the down tubes, both sides, undersides, get down in here. You know, basically just getting it all good and clean, right? Bar tape, I will tell my buddy that he does need new bar tape, but that's not in the plan for today because I got to get the bike back to him this afternoon. But you know, next time he brings it over for a more in-depth cleaning and servicing, I'll definitely replace the bar tape, get the pedals, get around the bottom bracket. Just want to get everything good and clean. And again, you can see like it's hot out here, so this stuff's drying, so I'm going to move pretty fast. So I don't want to let this sit on because it will, like, not a film, but you'll see that there was actually cleaner on here. So just clean everything up, run through the chain rings. So that's good, right? So we got that done. Now I'll switch the Muc-off spray foam out and put the cleaner back in. I mean the water. So here we go. Get this back in there. Just start cleaning it off. Again, you want to keep this stuff not the best idea to do this when it's hot out like this, because you want to keep this stuff wet. You don't want it drying on the paint. I'm going to go wet this down, then I'm going to do the wheels and tires real quick. You can already see this bike's so much cleaner. Little mung here on his table. I just want to take my sponge real quick and clean up those tires and wheels. This part's pretty quick. Again, I just take this, go around the wheel and the rim, get it clean. Then I'll go into each little section between the spokes, get the dirt out of there. Don't really want to hit the rotors too much. I don't want to contaminate anything, but I mean, if the water or this drips on it, it'll get cleaned off. Get the hubs. These are nice DT Swiss wheels that came with this bike. They're pretty sweet. Same with the rear wheel. Again, go around the wheel. Get inside. Again, you can do this pretty quickly. So this whole thing, soup to nuts, will probably take me 20-25 minutes. That includes drying and polishing, which is, I'm going to show you the polishing step. Again, Muc-off products are great. They have this really nice polish that you put on your frame after you're done while you're drying it, and it really makes the frame look great. So these wheels are clean. I just got to spray them off. Same procedures before. Sponge goes in here. We'll take the wheels, spray these down, so you can see on camera. So here's the after. You can see that the tubes are nice and clean, and like I said, that Muc-off polisher really does a nice job. Puts a little sheen on it. The drive clean is nice. Change silver again. The cassette's really good. The jockey wheels are good. Crankset's all cleaned up. I did adjust the saddle a little bit. He wanted a little bit more of a tilt down, so I slightly tilted it down. But you can just see the difference. There's no more muck on it. Everything's clean. If I touch the chain, it doesn't come off black. It's just regular fresh chain lube I put on there. Cassette's looking good. So again, huge fan of the Muc-off stuff. The bike's great. Shifting works well. Brakes are fine. Didn't need to adjust any cables, so really happy with how it turned out. Like I said, it took about start to finish just over a half hour. So hope you enjoyed the video. So this was Chris from the Old Man Cycling Show. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the results of a clean bike. Hopefully my friend will notice the benefits of riding a clean bike. Again, anytime you reduce the friction on the drivetrain or anything else, the bike's just going to go faster. You don't have to work as hard to make it go the same speed. So hopefully you got something out of this video. Hopefully you liked it. Again, I'm a huge fan of the Muc-off products. I don't get any free Muc-off products. I don't get anything from them. I just like them. I think they work really well. They're environmentally safe, which is important to me. So again, hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like. This is Chris from the Old Man Cycling Show. Peace.